Banjo-Kazooie is one of those games that takes a mundane sounding idea like collecting a bunch of items and actually makes it fun. There's a reason why this series, the first game especially, is held in such a high regard, despite being long dormant. It builds upon concepts taken from Super Mario 64 and expands upon them and makes something very rare and unique, taking inspiration from it without imitating it. While in Super Mario 64 the goal is to collect Power Stars, in Banjo-Kazooie you'll be collecting golden puzzle pieces known as Jiggies, musical notes, the various colored creatures known as Jinjos, and silver skulls known as Mumbo tokens, all of which are necessary to further progress. The premise of Banjo-Kazooie is that Gruntilda has kidnapped Banjo's sister Tooty, and it's up to Banjo and Kazooie to rescue Tooty and put a stop to Gruntilda's evil plan. All the while, Gruntilda's berating you in the background as you explore her lair. Since this game is built around the idea of collecting things, the game doesn't feel too monotonous as the collectibles all serve a purpose. You need to collect 5 Jinjos in a world to get 1 out of the 10 Jiggies in each stage, Jiggies to unlock the other varied worlds, musical notes to open doors in the lair, and Mumbo tokens to take on the various transformations in the game. If you go the distance and collect all the possible Jiggies, you're rewarded with a bonus ending. You're also rewarded with extra stuff if you collect some extra musical notes. I also like the aspect of being able to level up the duo in a sense, such as collecting honeycomb pieces, which if you collect 6 of them, you get an extra piece of health. Or the fact that you start off with a small set of moves, and learn more as you progress through the levels contained within Gruntilda's lair. There's also projectile eggs you can use to take out enemies, red feathers used to fly, and gold feathers used for invincibility, all of which are scattered throughout the level as a means of helping you to meet the goal of obtaining the Jiggies. There are moments where you have to trust in the controls by using Kazooie to glide and do a U-turn, and it just felt so satisfying to me, despite being fairly easy to pull off, which is a testament to how well the bear and bird duo control, as well as the overall game design being built to make full use of their moveset. There's so much freedom in these levels, and exploring the levels and collecting all the Jiggies just feels so satisfying, especially the ones that are more hidden, since most aren't exactly in your face. Not to mention the style and personality of the game that shines through, not just with the dialogue, but even through the health bar in the top left of the screen that changes depending on how much health you have. Then there's the music, which is iconic in every sense of the word. Aside from changing based on what part of the level you're at, it also stands out by incorporating background noises that fit with the song. In Treasure Trove Cove, for example, you could hear the waves breaking and ebbing on the beach. Or even in Spiral Mountain, you'll hear noises you might also hear in nature, such as birds chirping and the buzzing of insects. With these noises further servicing the song and feeling like they serve a purpose, rather than just randomly being stuck in there for the sake of it. Banjo-Kazooie is definitely worth giving it a play if you haven't already, especially with it recently being added to the Nintendo Online service, allowing you to use a Nintendo 64 controller. You feel like you're back in 1998. So if you haven't played it already,
what's the matter? What are you waiting for?